This is so stupid. Fucking bullshit.
It's like a bad relationship.
Yeah, we could talk about that for hours. All right, Sara Huntington. Here, get this.
Back.
Yeah.
Get it closer.
Get the mic in there.
Okay.
You get all up in there.
Should I like lift it a little bit?
Yeah, maybe a little. Well, Sarah, adjust the mic. Sarah
Okay.
Pop-Tarts, my dear friend. I'm so happy to have you back on the pod.
I'm so happy to be back here.
I have to show you something that really cracked me up. I asked Chat to tell me about comedian Sara Huntington.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT.
I said, I have Sarah coming on the podcast today. Please tell me everything you know about Sara Huntington. So I have to read it as your intro, as Jay Shetty would do on the On Purpose podcast.
ChatGPT.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah. Oh, you
if I
didn't
see
know?
one more person say ChatGPT,
GBT.
GBT. I've seen people spell it out like that, and
Idiots.
I'm like, it's
Fix it.
Look. Read.
Yeah, old people do that.
Yeah.
The Chat GBT.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sara Huntington is a stand-up comedian, social media comedian, and rising voice in comedy. She performs under the name Sara Pop-Tarts on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, where she's built a viral following for her sharp, self-aware comedy clips and story times. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Self-aware. Yeah.
You are. You really are. And Sarah's, this is good. Not to keep going, but
No,
Sarah's
please.
comedy
Keep
blends
talking about me, please.
relatable storytelling, self-deprecating edgy humor, and observational riffs on everyday awkwardness and absurdities. She calls herself awkwardly fierce, equal parts self-aware and unfiltered. And I love this. Yeah, it just kind of goes into your background a little. You're headlining in festivals. Shout out Riot. Calls out your special Rust Belt royalty.
Yes.
And then, yeah, you're a regular performer at the Stand and other national clubs.
Wow.
Yeah, and then this is my personal favorite. Sorry to, again, I'm really on a tear right now.
No.
This
going,
got
please.
me so good. Offstage interests.
Oh, wait. This is from my bio.
Okay, damn it. Okay, so you know, it's cats, smelling candles, and dipping sauces.
Yes. Because they're always like, give us a bio. And I'm like, especially when I first started headlining, I really didn't have credits yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, let me just like talk about myself. And I was like, my special interest are cats, dipping sauces, and what was it? Smelling candles. Yeah.
I love that. Do you like going to a store and just picking up the candles?
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter what store. Are you at the Target doing this? Or
I mean,
you...
TJ Maxx is my favorite.
I love that.
I love going to it, just like sniffing a candle. Because at Target, it's always kind of the same candles. Like you go in there and you're like, okay, we got the sage, we got the lavender, a cookie one of some sort.
Depends on the time of the year.
Yeah, seasonal ones. You go to TJ Maxx and it could be springtime. You're smelling a Halloween scented candle.
Yeah.
And it's so fun because there's just so many different ones. And I like finding a new brand. I'm not brand loyal to candles. Sorry, Yankee.
Well, Yankees, I think we can all agree it's like the Burnett's vodka of candles.
Yes. Yeah.
Hot take, but...
It's been around forever and God love them.
God love them.
They're in every mall.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't
Malls are all a dying breed, but they are. If there's a mall, there's a Yankee candle
That's
store.
all that's going to be left in malls. One day, it's just going to be a big Yankee candle store. And maybe like a Nirvana.
Yes.
Like a Nirvana and a Yankee candle, and then just maybe a movie theater.
Yes, which, they're also...
I think they should just turn all malls into casinos at this point.
They're turning them into like living homes, like
Living
communities.
homes.
Sorry. I was trying to find the word. I didn't want to say
Apartments.
apartments because it's more than that. It's like the park and like little homes and then like communal spaces.
Oh, really?
Like little fucked up cities where it's like if an apocalypse happened, they would be like, all right, let's go to the malls and let's turn those into homes.
Oh, they're doing that right
it's
now.
It's a thing, yeah.
Wow. Imagine living in the Claires.
I would kind of love it.
Yeah.
I think I want that.
That's where I'm going to live, where I got my ears pierced.
Yes, I got mine at Claire's as well.
I actually don't remember. My mom pierced my ears when I was 6 months old.
6 months old? Oh, you were one of those babies.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
There's such a controversy with those of like, did they want it?
I don't know if I did, but I'm assuming I probably was so ugly that my mom was like, put a pair of earrings on her so they know.
So funny.
Because even now, like
my
my ears stick out really bad, so like I always have my hoops in because it counteracts from the fact that my ears stick out.
I never noticed your ears stuck out.
Well, that's because I wear hoops. Or if I didn't have the hoops in, it'd be a completely different story.
Wait, that's so funny. Do you have a joke about that with the earrings?
No.
Stick some earrings in it.
Yeah, just
so
so
good.
they know that
You
like
should write that down.
I'm a little girl.
I'm gonna make you say that into a
Because I
mic.
guarantee a bunch of people came up and they're like, "Oh my god, it's cute." Well, I was like, "Peep the diamonds."
That's so
okay.
That's a girl. All right, get it right.
Double pierced.
That's
yeah,
so good.
I had my cartilage pierced when I was 6 months old.
Do you have all those?
No.
Okay.
No.
I would dabble with I had my conch pierce, which was insane. Like the biggest, thickest part of your ear. Like,
did that hurt?
I don't remember it hurting, but it was crusty for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what am I doing?
I had my cartilage pierced for I don't know, 2 years, and it just never healed. Got one of those keloids.
And
it was,
those are gnarly. And they look, you're like, don't look behind.
It looks disgusting.
Don't touch it.
When I got my nose pierced, I also got a keloid, and I'm like,
no way, on the inside?
on the outside.
No.
I got a nose ring to look hotter, and then I just had a permanent cyst on my nose for
That's
a year.
tough.
I'm like,
You don't wear a nose ring anymore?
no, it got
close?
ripped out at a club one time, and I just was
you were like,
that's the end of that.
fair.
The keloid finally closed up, and
Did the piercing cover the keloid at least?
I would not say covered.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Well, look, we'd live to tell the tale. You're working on removing a tattoo. You've been pretty public about that on your Instagram.
I just went today.
How's the process? Does it hurt? Do you have to wear looser pants after?
I can, but I hot take.
Let's hear a hot take.
Do not think it hurts as bad as everyone says. I went in so terrified because I had people messaging me I'd rather go through childbirth than do this. It's the worst pain, hurts a million times worse than getting the tattoo. Keep in mind, I have a huge piece. The piece itself took 4 hours the first time, 3 hours the second time. So
Wow.
7 hours of sitting for a tattoo.
It's a long time.
And so it was a long process. And then for the removal, I go in, I'm freaking out. I told them 3 times, I was I can't do it. I sat up off the bed and laid back down, and then I got
You didn't
up.
let them test it out on you?
I wouldn't even let them do that.
Okay.
I was having a panic attack. And so that's finally, she's like, let me do one little zap, and you tell me if you want to keep going. So she did the zap, and I didn't even feel it. And I was like,
It's probably because you were so ready for the pain.
my adrenaline
It's
was
crazy. Yeah.
and I think that's what it is. It's so quick. It's 10 minutes. Because I'm working pieces, so it takes I normally do a piece about, I know this is on video, but if you're only listening to audio, it's the size of, I don't know, maybe
Tennis
my
ball?
face.
Okay. Oh, your face. Got it.
No.
5 inches by 5 inches.
Yeah, 5 by 5. How
Okay.
about that? I'm I don't know how to measure. Men would love me because I'm it's I don't know, maybe 12 inches by 12
great.
inches. This has got to be 2 feet,
at least,
right?
At least.
And so she does it so fast that you are in pain, a kind of pain where you're just gripping onto the chair, but it's 5 minutes
Yeah.
max. It's so quick. And then
Do you use numbing cream?
I do use numbing cream.
Okay, because I feel like that would help, but it doesn't.
It really doesn't because it's a laser.
Yeah.
It's penetrating into your skin.
Is it
so once
burning your skin off?
yeah. Well, it's not really burning your skin off. It's breaking down the pigment and the color.
Okay.
So each time the laser hits it, that's why you have to go back for I'm going to have to go back for 20 sessions.
20?
Yeah. It's going to be 3 years.
Stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they
It's
giving you a
my
deal?
longest commitment I've ever made in my life. If I follow through,
You can't leave New York.
I know. Well, it's at Removery, so I can go anywhere. But yeah.
I like having a reason you can't go anywhere.
But if I buckle down and actually do this, other than comedy, this will be the longest commitment I've ever made in my life.
And it's a commitment to not having a commitment.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, yeah. Cause
It's a commitment to a previous commitment.
yes. It's almost like a long divorce.
A really long divorce.
Yeah. A lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Is it hard when you see someone getting a really big tattoo when you're in the middle of removing one where you're you might regret it, or you kind of whatever?
I don't, it's when they're young.
Okay.
Yes. When I see someone young getting a big tattoo, I'm please let your frontal lobe develop.
Yeah.
Please, because I swear as 26 is when your frontal lobe develops, and as soon as I turned 26, I looked at the tattoos on my body and I was what the fuck? I don't even, the Chesapeare cat, I don't even know how to say that. Cheshire cat. See, I don't even know how to say its name. I could have
fucked it up too, honestly.
And I'm like, and you went and tattooed that on your body? Like,
what was the story behind that?
My cousin died. I lost my mind, and it was her favorite movie. And I was like,
grief is one hell of a drug.
It really is. Yeah. I mean, I got like 2 tattoos for her. I dyed my hair pink, gained a bunch of weight, and did a lot of drugs the year after she died, which is crazy because she overdosed.
Oh, really?
And then I was like, let me do a lot of drugs in her honor.
It's gotta be some sort of psychological, like, I don't care, so I'm just gonna live, do what I want.
Yeah. It was like in the middle of the pandemic.
That's hard.
I mean, I was living with a DJ. I mean, I think it was that, like, if I was like, if I die, it can't be worse than what's going on right now.
Damn. You guys really close?
We were really close. Yeah. She was like my sister. Oh. So yeah, that one, like, I think it just like took a toll on me. And then
that's also shocking when it feels out of nowhere.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, everything in my life was like not going super well already. And then that happened. And then I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
is there something nice about that liberating? Like, was it liberating or was it just sad and kind of fucked up?
What, the whole tattoo or just?
No, just that feeling of like, all right, who gives a fuck?
I don't know. Maybe in the time it kind of felt like I just don't care, but I don't think I realized I was doing it at the time. I look back and I'm like, oh, I didn't care about anything. But in the moment, I was just like,
totally.
Like, I don't think it was liberating at all.
Wow, that was 2020?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bad year.
Well, because it just feels like 2020 wasn't that long ago, but now that it's 2026, like that's 6 years ago. And the 6 years before that, like we were kids, like we were in college, like it's just weird when you think of time in chunks because like in 6 years, I'll be almost 40.
I know.
No, I'll be 40.
Yeah, we'll be turning 40.
No, we'll be 39.
Oh, shoot. Okay. We'll be celebrating our 39. And you know what, though? I think if I'm still in New York, you and I will still be having the same kind of birthday parties at 39.
Yeah. I sure hope.
I have no doubt in my mind that
I don't know what would change.
Yeah.
I do like that we don't want to do a show this year.
Me too.
I do feel like it's time to... I've done it every year for the last... since I started comedy, basically. And I'm like, I don't need to force my friends to come watch me speak.
Yeah.
It's one thing when it's another show, but when it's your birthday, it just feels like you're like putting your stuffed animals out and you're like, watch this one, you know?
It's like you're inviting all your friends to your birthday party when you're a kid, but then it's like to watch you do a talent show.
Yeah.
Which, like, they were like, well, we really just wanted to go roller skating. But
right.
I guess, we'll watch you sing.
Yeah, I almost feel bad about what I've done to everyone.
Yeah.
This is a public apology.
I don't like doing comedy on my birthday. I don't like doing anything that I have to really commit to on my birthday.
Yeah, and on my birthday, like, I also couldn't just rip into a set. I had to be like, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Here's a joke about turning a year older.
Yeah.
Let me make it somewhat topical so I don't seem like a fucking broken puppet. Like,
and it's your friends that have seen your jokes before, and you're like, that's what I hate about going back to Indiana sometimes, is it's like my friends will be there, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, I guess I haven't written that many new jokes in New York. And, like, the ones I do have, they're not, like, heaters yet. They're still a little cold.
Yeah.
So
it is really crazy realizing how long it takes to write a good joke.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like, the stuff that I put on my special, I mean, obviously they were reworked and they were mastered down to the point where I like hated telling them. Mm-hmm. But like when I think it took me 5 years to get them where I wanted to.
Yeah.
Like some of those were truly some of the first premises I ever thought of. Mm-hmm. And then I just like kept reworking them and changing them. And now I don't know if it's like New York or it's just like you start to like get used to writing. But now after like 3 weeks, I'm over a joke.
Yeah, same. And then I forget about it, and then it's gone. So then when I go, like I'm opening, like last Tuesday, I'm opening for Natalie, and I'm realizing these are the same jokes I told on tour 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, you know, bigger rooms, you want to do well, so you slip into like your polished gems.
Yeah.
But then you're like, these actually kind of suck.
Because then you'll tell a new one in the middle.
Yes.
And it does so well.
That's what happened to me.
You're like, my fucking new one.
I wrote one in while I was standing on stage.
Yeah.
And I got one of the bigger laughs.
It's because people can, this is what I always say with like the social media stuff too. People can tell when you're not being yourself.
Yes.
It is crazy because sometimes I'll record something and I'll think that I'm being myself and I'll do like my little front facing thing and it like won't do well. And then I'll be watching it back and I'm like, that wasn't you. And I'll delete it and I'll like just let it kind of leave my mind for a little bit and I'll re-record it when I'm feeling myself. Does like, I don't know what it is. People can feel
It's fascinating.
energy.
Well, I want to say something to you offline because there's a few people that I watch and, you know, and you can really see when someone's not being their authentic self. And it's so interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because you're like, that's a great video, but I don't feel like you're being real to yourself. Which it's like, that's really the bread and butter. And I do think that's why people connect with you so much with your stories. I mean, I'm always watching them too, being like, oh my God, I have to text her and be like, I felt the same way.
Yeah.
Like, this is so, like the one that you posted about your mom being attracted to a woman.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, Lisbon.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so funny because my mom keeps sending me videos that are AI and it's like, you feel so bad being like, that's AI. But then my mom's like, no, I know. And I'm like, okay, like, right. She sent me and my sister this monk video and we all came to the conclusion together that it was AI, but it's like, we're all being like duped together and it's like so sad.
I think that's when you realize you don't know the AI either and you're like, oh no, I am my mother.
Yeah.
That's not good.
AI is honestly getting scary. I just talked to my coworker today about AI because I was like, I really think we're going to get to a point where we've gotten too far where everything online is fake and we're like, I don't want to look at this because I don't know what's real and what's not.
It's so scary. I saw an AI stand-up comedian.
Oh no.
And she was so bad.
Okay, thank God.
But I was also like, okay, well, this isn't helping women comedian. They made the AI comedian and she's like really hot and she, you know, has this like little skirt on and the jokes are horrible. But I'm like,
where was this?
I don't know. It was just like on one of those things.
I need to report it
on my
report it.
Yeah, yeah.
Be like, this is not fair representation
of and the way she tells them are so like jokey. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like, so yesterday,
oh no,
I was on the subway, and you guys aren't gonna believe this.
Oh God!
But a guy called me a slut, and I said, "Yeah, but what?" Like I don't remember the punchline or whatever, but it was something so silly like that.
She's a New York comedian. She's on the subway.
I don't know. She's
an
AI. She's not real, Torey.
No, she can't be in New York too.
She's AI. You're like, where's she passed at?
Where does she live?
What clubs is she working? Has she done the industry room?
How many followers? Oh my God.
She's not real.
That is so scary. Yeah, I just think that we're gonna, it's kind of like during COVID where you're like, I can't take one more Zoom call. Like I have to be with someone in real life. And I think we might get to this point where it's like online scrolling is kind of like, I can't see one more killer whale.
You want to hear my theory?
A baby. Oh my God, sorry.
Ooh.
Oh, it's my friend Crystal.
Should we answer?
No.
Oh, okay.
I love her dearly, but not the time.
Okay.
Not the time.
Here is my theory with social media and the AI stuff. I think that there's going to be a free version of all the apps. And that's where like it's a bunch of AI, it's taken over, it's a lot of ads. But you can pay, just like you do for like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. You pay for a premium version of Instagram or TikTok.
Removes AI.
And you only see real people on there. And there's no ads, and it's real people, but you have to pay $25 a month, and you don't have to see AI anymore. Or you can get the free version, and all the ads are by like the same AI person.
Interesting.
And it's going to be a way for social media to make money, which I think can be either good or bad for creators like myself or you. Where it's maybe we're actually able to make money on that app because if people are paying for a premium version, like you should get a cut of that. I don't know if that's how it's going to happen, but yeah, I think like ads and stuff like that, creators that are just doing like very generic UGC style ads, we're not doing those anymore. That's all AI at this point.
Yeah.
Like, that's who's going to do that. So you have to be an actual creative person if you want to, this is all my theory.
No, I mean, you are in these apps, you are successful on them. So I do value your opinion, and I think you obviously have a pulse on what's good and what's not.
I can tell you work in advertising and like a real job still, because you're like, no, I totally respect your opinion on this, and you've got a pulse on this, Sarah.
You know I'm right. You're just reflecting because I complimented you, and you're a woman who can't take a compliment. That's all. You know I'm right. You know. There's a reason that hundreds of thousands of people hit follow on your profile. So take that with whatever you will. And I think your point feeds into that of like, people can tell when you're not being real.
Yeah.
So like, even if you tell a story differently, it's like people can sniff that shit out.
Yeah.
There's a reason there's a lot of content creators that are just slitting their wrists into their phones and not getting anywhere, because it's like, be your fucking self.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah,
be yourself.
We can see it. Especially if I know you in person and then I watch you online and I'm like, now who the hell is that?
That's my struggle, and why I hide behind stand-up clips so much, because I do have a hard time being myself and putting myself out there by talking to a phone.
Yeah.
And like, the videos that I think are like funny and good are just like me venting, and it's like, okay, that's not viral content. That's just me like being honest in my room.
But you just had one the other day about like your friend
that did well. Yeah. And that was a video where I did feel like I was being genuine because of the past two relationships I had with men that did go poorly, and I did get in my head thinking about them a lot of what was going wrong. So when she told me that story, it hit me in another part of my brain where I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That is crazy, because the last time I dated put me into the state of like psychosis where I was like, what's happening?
She said, I like him so much that I don't think about him.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was one of those ones you posted, and I was like, that is so true. Because I just posted the other day where I was like, having a crush in your 30s, devastating. Like, I have somebody on my mind right now, absolutely embarrassing. Like,
yeah, but it's really hard when you don't have one.
It is, because
I'm so bored.
And when I have a crush, I am doing my best version of myself, because it's all for them.
Right.
It's for one person.
Yes.
One person I'm trying to impress, but the rest of the world gets to see it and enjoy it.
And
yeah.
Let's not forget about number one.
Yeah.
I think about that all the time. Like, especially in college, there was this one guy that I couldn't get over, and like, anytime I was going home for, whatever break, I made sure I was snatched.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he never cared, and also literally doesn't matter. And I'm like, thank God you had that crush, because you would have just continued to gain the freshman 15 times 10.
Yeah.
The only thing that kept you white knuckling any sort of shape was your crush.
Yeah. Teeth whitening,
yes.
Putting on self-tanner, makeup, everything for one person.
One person who...
And then there's like 7 other guys that are like, I'm into you. And you're like, not for you.
None of this is for you. It's not even for myself.
Yeah. You think I wanted to lather myself in level 7 tanning oil and look like that? Like, no. I didn't want to put on individual fake eyelashes today. This was all for him.
And did he notice?
No.
One time, this is actually a really funny story that I've never told out loud, and it's a little embarrassing.
Good.
So this is, again, if you're listening to this, you are about 20 minutes in. So thank you. You deserve this. And Sarah, I love you, so you get this story too. Yeah. But okay, so I had a crush on this kid. I'll say the real name, Ryan Hart. He was a hottie in 6th grade at Severn School.
Okay. 6th grade crush is such a big one. It's your first hormonal crush.
Big.
Before this, it was just cute.
Yes.
This is the one, like, you're like, you feel feelings for the first time.
Yes. And he was the tall kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was, again, we were all new at 6th grade. So it's like fresh pool of people. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I don't know what's happening at all. But I just knew tall, blonde. He did the, like the head shake.
Oh, yeah. To get the hair. Yeah, they all had like a mild form of Tourette's.
Exactly.
Like,
he would do all that. I was like, oh. So again, this is fresh into the school year. I haven't learned anything about anyone yet. So I still think he's like amazing.
Yeah.
So ready. I'm getting ready for school. And I was like, he's gonna notice me today. I had this ribbon necklace that had a silver like emblem.
I know
with
exactly
a T
what
on
you're
it.
talking about. Mm-hmm.
It was blue with white polka dots.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah. And that was the thing.
And you were like, this is what's going to get him.
Oh, it gets better. So I have like my pretty necklace, my pearl earrings from Claire's, the large. Remember when like the really big ones?
Yes.
Yeah, had those in, and I made sure I was like, okay, like he's gonna notice. So I waltz into school, and I'm at my locker, and he comes up to me, and he goes, "I'd like to ask you out." I went white in the face, slammed my locker shut, was fully mute, and just walked away.
You're like, why would you talk to me?
I was shocked. I was horrified.
You're like, it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
I felt assaulted. I never talked to him again. Like that was it. It was like, I was like, this
That's
isn't how,
so
like, you're not supposed to be
funny.
that assertive. Especially in sixth grade.
Sixth grade
Yeah,
is crazy
it
for him
scared
to be like,
me.
I'd like to, even now when somebody's like assertive with me, I'm like, it's hot now, but I'm still like, oh,
Yeah.
you're just like, you're interested.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we were supposed to play this little game for like years.
Like my stories for at least 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk at a party for 10 minutes. And then we'll go back to liking each other's stories.
I feel like for us too, middle school, to be that bold, because this was like right when AIM was like a thing. So
Love.
I had so many relationships on AIM. Like we would be dating.
Yeah.
And then you get to school and you're like,
Exactly.
you're like, I don't know that person.
Yeah.
Like
That's so funny.
you never talked in person. But then
Yes.
you literally pass each other in the hallway, like just head down.
Yeah.
Don't make eye contact with them. Like you sit as far away from them
Yes.
as you possibly can. If you got partnered together, you were like, shit, that's my boyfriend. No. And then you'd be so scared all day. And then you'd get home, you'd log onto your computer and you'd be like, how was your day at
Yeah.
school? Like you didn't fucking watch them the whole time.
Yeah.
Like
And it's funny because we make fun of Gen Zs now for being like, you're always on your phones. You don't have real interactions with people. Meanwhile, we were like hiding behind our computers.
oh,
That's
yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
I relate to that
Yeah.
like on a soul level.
I did not talk to anyone, any boy that I liked in school. It was strictly, and then you had to like go through a breakup on there sometimes too, which was really hard because then like the next day at school, like you guys have broken up. It's not like you guys talked anyway.
Yes.
But now it's awkward.
Yes.
Because it's like, oh, we just went through an AIM breakup this weekend.
Yes.
So.
I'll never forget too, there was this one like cute guy from another school talking to me on AIM, and he was like, I want to see a photo of you. And I was like, oh my God, he doesn't know what I look like.
Yeah.
And I like found this like photo of me in like a ribbon dress, like a Lily Pulitzer dress from like an 8th grade dance, whatever year it was. And
How
I like
many people were in your school? How did you not?
It was 6th grade. It wasn't big.
Oh, okay.
Each grade was like 120.
So he'd seen you. He was lying.
No, but he's at another school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I remember vividly being like, here's what I look like. It was almost like I sent a fucking carrier pigeon of one photo, because now it's like you have hundreds of photos on Instagram. It's like you can literally Google our names and we'll come up with a million photos, which is slightly terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm not even like a known comedian, but it's like if you Google me, it looks like I'm famous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
it comes
of
with like your little
my
bio and everything.
Like yeah, and my like blueprint of what I've like thrown up into the internet.
Yeah.
Like somebody give a fuck. It looks like I'm popular. Yeah, it's so funny just thinking back to those days.
Yeah, we're like, there was nothing.
Nothing.
It was kind of just. We also didn't know then that everything was going to be permanent, so we just kind of put whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do that now, but I kind of think, you know, this could be around forever when I'm making something. Back then I didn't. Like, it was just kind of like, here's an album of me and my 4 friends in college just hammered. And here's every single picture. Here's my friend on the toilet. Here's me throwing up. Mm-hmm. Here's where we stole 4 traffic cones.
Yes.
Here's where I'm clearly underage drinking. And we just put it on Facebook. Like,
it's so
this
funny.
doesn't matter.
We would do that too. And like our school was small. So like one time we had like a jungle hose party. And some girl in another grade didn't like that. and she printed them all out and pasted them on the lockers. It was so bad.
We had an incident like that too. I forget what it was though, but like I remember pictures being printed out and taped on to the lockers. You know what? That like unlocked another. This is horrible, but like also the AIM stuff. They were like, there was this guy, and I won't say his last name, but his name was Jacob.
I went
and he
for
was
it
like,
with mine. I didn't need to do that. So
well, I'm going to talk badly about him, but not super badly. He's a great guy now. I think. I don't know. I think he's a pastor.
Okay.
Child
of God.
He had to reach for God after this. Like he was like, I got to find religion. But I remember he like came up to me at school. He's like kind of nerdy, and he like said something about like, oh, I've like really enjoyed talking to you, and I was like, I've never talked to this boy in my entire life. I have no idea what he's talking about. Come to find out, this like other girl
was pretending to be you,
pretending to be me. And like this, so he, you know how it's like you don't talk to your boyfriend at school. He thought that we were together based off this like AIM message that he's having with this other girl. So he's like, you know, he has like a little bit of courage. He actually comes up to me and says something, and I was like, I have no idea who you are.
This is like such a classic like movie plot.
Yeah,
it's like, don't they do that in the Cinderella story with
I think
Lizzie McGuire with Hilary Duff?
Hilary Duff,
yeah,
who's making an incredible comeback right now.
She really is.
Yeah,
but this is about you and Jacob.
Yeah. I still think about that. Like how I actually don't think about that still. That just popped back in my head. But
that is
once
crazy,
every
though.
like 6 or 7 years, it'll pop back in my head.
Do you know how long he thought he was dating you for? That's so funny.
No. But that's got to be like a villain origin story for him.
Yeah. He had to be pissed after that.
I was kind of like a bitchy little kid. Like I don't think I would have been friends with me. I was like a tattletale. I was like a rule follower.
Same.
I think it's a Pisces thing.
Interesting.
I don't think you like to be in trouble. Like I hated getting in trouble.
No. I could not be in trouble.
I hated breaking the rules. I got my name put on the board one time. You know, like they like write your name on the board when you're in trouble. I cried for 2.5 hours till she took it off. She was just like, whatever, like, shut up. She's like, please calm down.
Isn't that funny? We had to sign the book at one of my schools. Oh. And it was like, oh no, you're going to sign the book.
Yeah, like,
but it was like a death sentence.
Yeah.
Sign the board, like, what is this?
And they used to hit kids. And they were so scared. I mean, in school, you used to, like, hit them with a ruler. Who knew?
You weren't through that?
No.
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah,
okay,
but who knew? All you had to do, like, all you had to do was tell them that you have to go sign a book. Yeah. Instills the same fear. Like
terrifying. No, it's so like, crazy. Yeah.
Putting my name on the board, like.
And everyone would talk about it, like, how he signed the book. It's like, all right.
I mean, I feel like some kids didn't care. Some kids were, like, trying to, like.
I wish I was one of those kids that was like, these people don't know shit.
Yeah,
but it took me longer to be like, oh wait, no one knows what's happening. I'm still learning that.
I still am like that. Yeah. I still, no matter what, even like I have like a fake job right now, and
it's even a real job.
Well, the one at the gym, the one at the like where I just work at the front desk. Some people
like that's their daily bread.
That's crazy. It's a fake job to me. But even then, like, I'm kind of scared of my manager. But my manager is younger than me there.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, why am I... But it's just, like, an authority thing. Yeah, like, if you're above me, then, like, I, like...
That's respect.
Yeah.
I think that's respect.
But then I work with this, like, little 19-year-old girl who I absolutely love, actually. I didn't think that I would like her, but I really enjoy her.
That's a big age gap.
Huge. And she doesn't care at all. She'll literally be like... I'm going to use a fake name. Like, Chris! So, like... Do you think that if I wanted to go to the other gym that I'm just going to go in? I'm just going to do it. Just, like, sign me in there. And, like, she has no filter, no thoughts.
I bet she gets away with, like, so much, though.
And nobody cares. They let her get away with everything. Meanwhile, I'm, like, 32 and, like, have my life together. And I'm like, do you mind if maybe I could get 1 day off next year? Like, why am I the one that's nervous?
It is so crazy what you... get when you just confidently ask. My friend and I went to dinner. She's hilarious. Chelsea explains she blew up online last year from 0 followers to 1 million. Mm-hmm. She's very smart, very creative, and her and I grabbed dinner on Friday. And we were talking about, I don't know what got us on this talk track, but she was basically like, I asked her if she felt like she could do more and felt supported having her husband, and she was like, "Oh, 100%." She's like, everyone should spend time with a tall man. Like, he's given me so much confidence. She was, one time they took my chair away at work, and my back was starting to really hurt. Like, the chair that they gave me was just like part of the aesthetic of the building. And she was like, every day I'd go home and I'd be like, oh, I'm in so much pain, and he'd be like, just ask for your old chair back.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know, like, there's a reason they got new chairs. And he was like, just ask for your old chair back. So she went back to work and was like, can I have my old chair back? And they go, yeah, it's in the closet, go grab it. And she was like,
you're like, what?
And it was like, well, she was like, it was one of those lessons that he taught me of like, don't overthink it, just ask and it's given.
Yeah.
And she was like, it was just her advice being like, just act like you're a tall man.
Yeah.
And you'll
because they'll just ask.
Yeah.
They don't overthink it. And it would be something so small like that for me too. Like a chair. Like, hey, I broke my pinky toe. I don't know if you remember that horrible accident, but I was trying to do a TikTok dance. And,
it's tough. Did you get it on video?
No, I was just doing it for Mary. I was doing a TikTok dance in the living room for Mary.
That's amazing. You guys are such a funny duo.
No video, but she was like, we were on the subject, sorry, I'm going to make this story so long, but we were on the subject of like, I was like, I feel like people think I'm like a TikTok girl. And she was like, you are. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not like a TikTok dancer. And she's like, you probably could be. And so I'm like doing like the dance or whatever. And then I like do a spin, break my toe.
Oh my God.
Just caught right in the
You're
couch.
Like, see, I'm not a TikTok girl. I'm not cut out for this.
You know, like when you're like laughing through the pain too?
Yes.
So like we're both just like tears rolling down our eyes. And I was like, no, I'm actually hurt. Like my toe is broken. Anyway, so I had to like wear a boot or whatever. And at work, I was too scared to ask if I could sit. Like, because I have to stand at work all day. Yeah. And I was like, just ask if you have a broken toe. Just be like, hey, do you mind if I get a chair for one day? Too scared.
So you just ate the pain?
So
did you stand on one leg like a penguin?
Yeah, I just
flamingo?
I was just flamingoing it the whole time.
Damn. How long did it take to heal?
It was my pinky toe. So it was more, I just like couldn't work out or run or anything for like 2 weeks. But like, the pain and swelling went down in like 4 days.
Okay, still, I mean, I just love, like, we're talking about how we're afraid to ask things. Another example of this, not to keep on this path, but this was so funny to me. I did a workout class on Monday. I had the day off, and Jared Schwartz wanted to come, fellow comedian, very funny. He wanted to come to my Pilates class, and I thought, this is hilarious. Yeah. Sure. I said, come along. I said, it's mostly women. He goes, that's incredible.
Yeah, he's going to eat it up in there.
He'll schmooze. But so we're in this class, and it's normally dead silent. Like, you know, a Pilates class. Yeah. You know, I mean, you're a teacher.
Yeah.
I don't know if you experienced this, but he asked questions.
Like raising his hand. No.
Literally, I've never seen it. No girl has ever, in my year of attending this studio, I've never heard a girl go, left foot or right foot?
He's just asking.
Straight up.
I took a cycle class for a year one time. I just kept going. My back hurt the whole time, but I was like, I'm just muscling through this. Finally, like I went with another friend, which was also a girl, so proud of her. But like the day we get there, she was like, how do I set the bike up? And I was like, I was like, you can't just ask. Yeah. And she was like, why? She's like, I've never taken a cycle class. I have to know how to set the bike up. And she like comes over and sets the bike up. And then she looks at me and she's like, do you need help? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I guess if you like want to show me, like, I'm like, I've been taking her class for
you just have been like in a different setting the whole time. Yeah. That's amazing. One time I put on 2 left shoes because I was too scared to ask for the right foot bin. Because you know how these classes are so fucking dark?
Yeah.
I shoved my feet into 2 left shoes. It was so bad. But I was like, I don't know where the others is, and I was scared for my life.
It's so dark and so loud. It's so dark. And they're just screaming, and you're like, I don't care, just give me the shoe.
Literally, I just shoveled them in. I was like, these are shitty anyways.
They could be 4 sizes too small for me, and just
it's amazing I didn't break my ankle.
Size, and I'd still be like, no, this is perfect. Thank you.
Really dumb though, taking them off and like I threw them back in the bin as fast as I could. I was like, no one saw that I just used 2 left shoes. I never cycled again after that, honestly. I was like, this isn't for me. I don't like cycling.
I've never been
it's huge... just thigh burn.
Yeah, I don't think you get a good workout from it. I don't think you... Like, no. I think they're fun if it's a good instructor and they know how to stay on beat. You can't have, like, some, like... I'm sorry, like, as a, like, white girl instructor, that's not the cycle instructor you want. You want, like... I want like a black man. So I watched this one guy on Instagram, and he like has the best music. He does so good, and he like keeps them motivated. And I'm like, that's the cycle class I want to go to. Like, there's rhythm and the music changes correctly. I'm like, I'm not going to a Taylor Swift themed cycle class. I'm sorry.
Also, the motivation is crazy. Back when Peloton would let people into the studio that they were filming, I will never forget walking in. It was a treadmill class that they were filming. And this man was just chiseled by God himself.
Yeah.
The most beautiful black man I'd ever seen in my whole life. I was just staring at him the whole time, just like running for my life because I wanted him to like see my name on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
And I was like, it wasn't a workout.
Yeah.
I didn't work out.
Yeah.
My soul left my body and it came back to me when I was done.
Yeah.
And I was like, thanks for working out, body.
Yeah.
We weren't here.
Yeah. Brain gone.
It was amazing.
I used to have a guy, like, when I first started doing Orange Theory, there was an instructor there, and I had a boyfriend, too, but I specifically I actually told my boyfriend he used to go with me, I said, stop going with me, you're not doing very well anyway, and he was happy to do it. He's like, I don't want to go anyway, and I would go, because this one instructor, he was so hot, and I was just crushing it every class, because I was like, look at me, and then I started doing bottle service. He came into the club one time, and I was like, do you remember me from Orange Theory?
Did he?
He did, yeah. I was like, I'm single now.
Sounds like you had a vibe.
We did, but then he was also talking to one of the other bottle service girls, and I was like...
That's tricky.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah. So I was like,
Damn, like, you've lived a million lives.
I have.
Bottle service girl.
Hairstylist.
Yes. Now comedian.
Yeah.
This is your best move.
I've done a lot.
I think you found your way.
Sort of.
I mean, comedy's also, like, so hard.
Yeah.
But...
I was like, let me just follow through with the most difficult one.
I know. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
Today is Sarah's 6 years?
7.
7 years.
Yeah. It was actually on the 18th, but I forgot to post about it, but...
January 18th, 2018?
2019.
19.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I started...
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, so I'm going into my 7th year right now.
Got it. I started in October of 2019.
Yeah. I knew we were close.
Yeah. I don't really count the pandemic just because I didn't really do it.
Yeah.
But, so I'm like, my comedy career, like, lifespan is like a shifting scale. Mm-hmm. But I do like to think October when I started the class at the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
Because that's when I started doing open mics.
It's so interesting here. Everyone, like, their first, like, time doing stand-up is you take a class. Mm-hmm. I've never taken a comedy class in my life. In Indiana, you just, like...
No, it's the corniest way to start anything, so I
mean, I think that there's probably... we do have one comedy class now at the Helium, but when I first started in Indiana, we didn't even have a club. We didn't have Helium Comedy Club. We just had... I can't even think. Crackers. And they didn't host anything like that.
What a crazy name.
Oh, and it lived up to the name.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it closed down. She said during, like, the Black Lives Matter movement that that's the reason her club closed down, because they were rioting too close to the club.
Jeez.
Yeah. So she really lived up to the name.
Yeah.
And that's, like, a well-known thing. I think they ended up closing down.
Okay.
But, yeah.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Wow, 7 years. What would you say your, like, biggest lesson that stand-up has taught you in 7 years? The ego death thing got me.
Yeah, ego death. Yeah, that, like, nobody cares. Like, for real, and, like, there's something so beautiful and hurtful about that.
I actually was just talking about this last night, because there's that meme where it's, like, this little guy, and he's sad, and he's like, nobody cares. And then there's you swipe, and it's, like, the same little guy, but he's, like, hands up, he's like, nobody cares. Yeah. And it's, like, it's literally just perspective. So I love the saying, nobody cares.
Yeah, like, nobody cares, but also, like... And I think the more you get into it, the more you realize there's so many people doing this. You know, when you first start, it's like you're competing with, like, just 4 dudes in, like, your little, like, market or whatever. Like, there's probably some people in your comedy class that you're like, I have to get better than them. And so it's so small at that point. And you see this, like, competition with people at open mics, and your competition's so small. And then you kind of grow out of that. Mm-hmm. And then it becomes like I have this competition of these people. These are people that have, like, kind of sort of started to make it. And then once you get, like, to a certain point, you're just like, oh, we're all just doing our own thing.
Yeah.
We're all just like, it's not a
really good way to put
competition.
it.
Like, I hope somebody makes it. I hope it's one of my friends.
Yeah.
But like, nobody cares anymore.
We're all
like,
on our own life rafts, paddling for our goddamn life. Patching holes, like paddling like as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Some rafts are bigger and nicer. Some is an inner tube, and you're like, you're going down.
And every once in a while, you and like 10 other lifers get on a boat, and you have like a little party together for like a birthday or whatever. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna get back on my raft, and you all go your separate ways again. Like,
that's a beautiful analogy. I agree.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't agree more. I mean, the sea's rough, but being out there with so many other boats and like seeing us all kind of struggle together and like, you know, it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a rocky ride.
It is, but it's fun. I wouldn't trade it. Fucking chat gave me questions for you.
Oh yeah.
And one of them, which reminds me of what we were talking about, but it's like, at what age did you know you weren't going to live a like traditional life?
Oh. I don't know. I think I was always a performer of some sort, but I think just probably where I grew up and the way that I was raised, it wasn't until like maybe like 28 when I was like, I'm not gonna, but like, I mean, when I was younger, I was like 12 years old with a regimen. Like, I had my life planned out pretty well. Because I didn't know that those were even options. Yeah. Like, I was like, I'm going to get married. I'm going to have a house. I'm going to do this. And then probably, like, college was when I started to be like, I don't like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe college. But even in college, I don't know. I was going to school to be a writer. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a copywriting degree.
Journalism.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was, I have advertising with a creative writing.
Okay.
Minor.
Do you write?
Yeah. Do
you have a Substack or anything?
No.
You should.
Yeah.
I would love to read your stuff.
I used to do Blogger.
Okay.
In college, I did a lot of blogs.
Have you ever gone back and read any of them?
They're actually not bad.
Amazing.
You know, like when you go back and you read something and you get kind of cringy?
Yes.
I go back and read them, I'm like, not bad. I mean, they're not funny.
Yeah.
They're like emotional.
That's what I learned when I wrote during my sobriety and like my time writing when I had my blog.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Emotional.
Because that's all comedy is.
Yeah.
It's just the saddest things you can think of, and then you go, now how can I make this funny?
Yeah.
That's all it is. And like the minute I realized that I could switch every sad thing that I said and make it funny instead of sad, that's when I started writing comedy. But before that, it was just like some of the saddest stuff you'll ever read.
Damn.
And like just for no reason too. Like I'm like all this writing for fucking Jake from 9th grade. Well, oh my God.
We're similar with how we feel deeply.
Yeah.
I think. And we're sensitive. I mean, I don't want to speak too much for you and I, but we've bonded on our similarities, and we are birthday twins. So, but I feel like, I'm an empathetic person, and I feel deeply. So it's like when I put my like hands on keyboard to write something, I'm like, it just like dumps out of me of like this like emotional, like, and I'm also like, I don't ever really, I'm like a very happy, positive person. So I'm like, let it out.
Yeah.
Let me be sad.
Yeah.
I'm like, nobody knows.
I also think it's like you don't want to express that outwardly, but when you're writing it down, you're like, this isn't me.
Yeah.
This is a ghostwriter.
It's like a secret lockbox. And I'm like, if someone reads this, I always feel like if someone takes the time to read my blog, hey, it's kind of like, it's almost like they're creeping on me. Yeah. And I'm like, it's hidden in the writing. Have it all.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my deepest, darkest secrets if spend
you're willing.
5 minutes. And also, it has to be good if you're going to read it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you like my fucking grocery list. I'm going to tell you my deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Like, if you're willing to go through the steps of reading my little diary entry, essentially.
It's all you.
You deserve to read that.
Yes.
That's all yours. Did you have a diary when you were younger?
Not really.
No.
I think I have too much ADHD to like sit and write. When I'm doing bad, that's when I write. Mm-hmm. And then I never want to read it again because I'm like, I was down bad.
Oh, yeah. I have so many like things on my laptop that I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I always had a diary. Well, I always had a diary, and then when my parents had a computer, and I would write. I had like a diary entry every day. I always wondered.
Do you think they ever read it?
I don't think so, because I had it saved as some like weird cryptic file. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I wrote probably every day for like 30 to 45 minutes, just like.
You could have written a book you could have been like a child book writer.
Yeah, but it was just like. Today, Zach didn't even look at me, which is weird because like I wore my necklace with an S on it.
Damn, it didn't work for you. Sorry.
I know. It worked for you.
Well, backfired. I was scared. I never talked to him again.
Yeah. That's crazy. You should reach back out.
No.
Could have been a misconnection.
It's not good.
No. Okay.
No. Yeah. All right. I feel like this was like we hit a flow state there.
Yeah.
I feel like this has been a while.
Okay.
I think this is good. I can't edit for more than 45 minutes or my brain will fall out. Do you want to say anything fun and exciting or like end this on a crazy chaotic note or Sarah's on tour.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the tour.
Okay.
Shout out the dates.
All right. You're
I'm gonna come.
with
Oh yeah,
me.
I want to like realign because I like put them all on my calendar, but
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want you to feel like I'm like I put them in my calendar.
No, I told you to put them in your calendar. March 23rd is Chandler, Arizona. And then April 12th is Plano, Texas. And April 16th is San Diego.
Yes.
So, all the mic drops. We're doing the mic drop tour.
Yes, we are. It's very exciting. So get your tickets. They're going to be on Sarah's Instagram.
Yep. As soon as I start promoting that.
Yes.
Which will be soon.
And follow Sarah Pop-Tarts.
On everything.
On all of it. She's so funny. And I love your stories. They're very good.
Thanks.
And they're very genuine.
I love your stories too.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on. This was really fun. I honestly am like, I just want to like talk to you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're going to keep going.
Yeah, I don't like
turn this off, but we have stuff to talk
the
about.
people, they got more than enough. Right? You guys had fun. Comment if you had fun. Okay, bye.
Say you had fun.
Say you had fun. Say it.